Well, good evening, everyone. My name is Creel Hutchinson, and welcome to the Blue Gold Business Opportunity presentation. I have been with the company for a number of years, 8 almost in total, and it's my pleasure to present what I think is a life-changing opportunity. So whether you're checking it out live with us this evening or watching the replay, I'm going to walk you through about an hour-long presentation, which will be really thorough, and then we're going to open it up for Q&A at the end. So stay with us. I am going to give my own personal experience here. So just a bit of a disclaimer for those that are checking this out online. I do not represent Enagic, the company itself. I'm an independent distributor. I'm going to be talking about income that I've made and that other team members have made. So I just want to give a general disclaimer that the individual results will vary depending on effort and personal results. So I think that all makes sense to us. So let me ask you, what are you looking for, right? Why are you here? Why are you watching this? Why are you spending an hour in your life? I presume that you've gotten to this point because there's been someone's either invited you, you've stumbled across this and looking for a different way to generate some income in your life, a new business opportunity, maybe additional revenue for outside of your current job, whatever it might be. I'm going to ask you some questions and see if they land or where they land with you. Are you living with financial stress? Are you an entrepreneur keeping your business options open? Are you interested in building a home-based business? Are you looking for a way to create residual income? And do you realize that what you're doing now will not create your dreams in the next 5 years, so you're looking for a plan B? If you answer to any of those questions and probably a number of more of just wanting something better of your future, then you've come to the right place. You know, this opportunity is not for everyone, but I think over the course of the next 45 minutes, you're going to find out that there's a very powerful working business model here that if it resonates for you, you're in the right place. So the best way I can sum it up, if you are dissatisfied and you are ambitious, then this could be the perfect project for you. That's exactly how I felt a little over 8 years ago when I was introduced to Enagic, Kangen water, and this water technology. I found my way in through the product side because I was really interested in health and wellness. Here's a little bit of my background. You can see myself and my beautiful fiance, Kristen. In the last 8 years, this business has allowed us to create really an ultimate dream lifestyle. We've traveled all over the world, Egypt, India. We have a place in Mexico that we've started to build. And it's all been because of my involvement, our involvement with Enagic and saying yes to the exact same presentation that you're going to see tonight about 8 years ago. And so at that time, I was extremely unhappy, dissatisfied, and I was ambitious and really keen to make a better life for myself. And so I have seen people who show up in that type of energy who see this really has the opportunity to transform, and it can happen very quickly, as you'll find out. So now Kristen and I run this business together from Vancouver, BC. We've got an international team, and in the last 8 years, I've not only improved my health, my wealth, created an ultimate lifestyle, and I've been able to watch other people transform in my business and on my team doing the exact same thing. So it's been super rewarding, and I'm very grateful for the opportunity. So happy to share it with you. When I got introduced to this 8 years ago, and really when I got introduced to business and got thinking about wanting to own my own business, which was probably about 12 years ago, it was explained to me that what we really want to be looking for is businesses that have these 5 things offered. So I'm going to review them at the beginning of this presentation, and throughout the presentation, we're going to see if this opportunity would align with these key factors. So obviously, you want to get a business that has a huge expanding marketplace. It's no point getting involved with something that is at the tail end of a trend. You want to have something that's unique and consumable products so that you stand out from the rest of the crowd, right? You want to make sure your timing in the marketplace and in the global trends is really in the right place. You could have a wonderful product or wonderful company, but if you're at the tail end of a trend, the money's already been made, right? And you want to make sure that you have leverage. Now, this is about building networks rather than doing it all yourself. And the key factor for me when it comes down to leverage is I'd rather have 1% effort of 100 people rather than 100% efforts of myself. So in a system or a team structure, you're able to accomplish more. So that's a key factor to move away from trading hours for dollars and into a business setup. And then what kind of support is offered when you decide to get into business? So we're going to explain those 5 factors. And if we find that they're all present here, then really you've got the perfect storm of opportunity, which is exactly what we're looking for. Here is the big value goal. Are we able to providing big solutions to big problems equals big opportunities? And here are the problems that we are addressing. Right? We have a global healthcare and water quality crisis. Right? We have an unsatisfied workforce looking for better options. We have chemical exposure in our air, foods, and waters, which are leading people to look for filtration systems and also health products. Our tap water is decreasing in quality around the planet. Bottled water has been proven to be bad for us, bad for the environment, and it's costly. There's economic shifts happening, creating unemployment. Technology is replacing jobs, and the cost of living is soaring with higher inflations. This is the problem that we are all dealing with. And if you can provide solutions in this marketplace, you can do very well. And it gives rise to the idea of the blue gold. And there's an excellent movie called Blue Gold, and it talks about a future on this planet where resources are a little bit more scarce, and that there'll actually be wars or conflict fought over water. That's how important the quality of your drinking water is to your health. If you don't have it, it's a serious problem. But even the quality, do you personally believe if you improved your drinking water quality, does that somehow influence your health? Well, we know for a fact that that does. And so we, with the Enagic, have created what I feel is a very incredible solution that has a major impact globally. We have a 44-year-old rock-solid debt-free company. It's based out of Japan. We have a proven medical device with all the certificates, technology that turns tap water into 7 unique waters, which are great for the health and for the environment. We are dealing with the #1 commodity in the world, which is water, also referred to many as like the blue gold. We have a global distribution opportunity. Enagic does business in over 180 countries, and they have 34 offices in 23 countries currently, and then a very aggressive global expansion that you're able to participate in. We have a patented compensation plan, so it's really not necessarily a true network marketing or direct sales model. It's really much more like owning your own franchise. And we pay up to 72% payouts in the compensation plan, which is the top in the industry. Here's the Enagic benefits. You can build a business in your spare time. You don't have to be all in, but I do suggest all in with the time that you've got if you really want to get some traction here. You can earn money and find freedom by becoming an entrepreneur. The reality is that trading hours for dollars and working in today's world is just not being able, life is so expensive. Here in Vancouver, it's like incredible that people could survive on minimum wage. They can't. They're just getting by. So in order to thrive, you really need to be an entrepreneur. You can get healthier while doing it. You can promote environmentally sustainable technology, so it's making a massive impact in the right places for the planet. Grow into a leader that impacts thousands of people. So this is a business that you start on your own, but you will grow a great team and have a wonderful family around it. And you can build the ultimate dream lifestyle, which is full of residuals and able to build a legacy long-term, willable to your future children. If it was easy, everyone would do it. But what stops people is not the money. It's the mindset that needs to change. And in order for the results to change. So what I've come to experience in the last 8 years working for the Enagic is that the people who do the best have the mindset in place. And unfortunately, I realized that most people, because of our educational system, have come into the workforce really thinking as an employee. So I just want to take a few minutes to explain the value of what's happening here on a mindset level. If you've ever heard of Robert Kiyosaki, he wrote a great book called The Cash Flow Quadrant, and Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And in that book, he explains a cash flow quadrant. And essentially, you have two ways to earn income. Linear income, which is you first start off as an employee, which our educational system does a very good job of preparing us to all to be employees. So at that point, you've got a job, you're trading your hours in your life for dollars, you have no leverage, and you get a paycheck every couple of weeks. It's the safe and secure thing to do. Unfortunately, that does not get you living your dreams. Some people move out of employee mode and they move it into being self-employed. So they've got an entrepreneurial spirit that allows them to basically end up buying their own job, right? They're still trading hours for dollars. They usually work harder than, they might even have some employees, but they'll be working harder than anyone else for longer hours and may not even get paid less, but they own their own thing. So this can be like contractors. For myself, I was a yoga teacher. I was traveling around, and also when I was doing construction work, and basically I was self-employed, hired on, trading hours for dollars, right? Losing out on precious time. This is the linear income side. What we want and what Enagic offers you here in the Blue Gold opportunity is to become a business owner. Now you're buying into a system, a proven system that has been profitable and works, and you also are able to create leverage. Remember what I talked about earlier, getting the efforts of many people rather than just relying solely on your own efforts. People work with you, thus you're able to generate more hours. Just imagine, in a day, you can only work a maximum of 24 hours. But what if you had 24 people on your team all working 2 hours a day? All of a sudden, you've doubled your potential output of energy in your work hours. That's what we're offering here. When you become a business owner and you stay there long enough, then you eventually make enough income that you become an investor, which is really where we all want to end up. And that's allowing your lifestyle to be supported and paid by the investment or the returns on your money earned. So let me ask you this question. Which side would you like to be on? The linear or the leveraged income side? And question number two, what side are you currently on? And if it's not the same answer, then I suggest paying close attention, because moving from the employee and self-employed side over to the business side allows you, which is the scary thing to do, the safe and secure is the linear side, allows you to take control of your future. And let's show you. Here is when I got first introduced to the idea of running my own business, because I did not come from a business background. It was a friend that introduced me to the industry of network marketing, which I had a preconceived idea of a pyramid scam, and I didn't want to do it, which really was just my own ignorance, because I had no idea actually how the industry operated and worked. A friend was nice enough to spend some time with me, sent me some videos. I educated myself. I removed my own obstacles and objections with information that was factual. And from there, it allowed me to realize that this industry gave me the best opportunity of becoming a business owner. I want to introduce you to one of the key industry leaders when it comes to training, Eric Worre, and let's just hear what he has to say about the opportunity.
In my opinion, and in many people's opinion, it is a better way. It is a plan B, more than a plan B. It's a way for you to get out of a life that might not be fulfilling you to your fullest potential and into a life that does. I have some core beliefs when it comes to network marketing. My first belief is this: network marketing isn't perfect. It's just better. Network marketing isn't perfect. There are challenges, there are obstacles, there are opinions, there's ignorance in the world, and that's tough to deal with at times. Working for yourself is skill sets that many of us haven't developed over the course of our career working for somebody else, but it's still better. Network marketing is better. It's better than working for somebody else. It's better than a traditional sales job. It's better than blue collar work. It's better than working in a corporation. It's better than being an investor and dealing with all the risk. It's the lowest risk, highest return opportunity on planet Earth. And the good news is this, it's learnable, right? You know, so network marketing isn't perfect, but it's just better. Number two, my second kind of guiding principle is if you're going to do it, decide to be a professional, decide to go pro, decide to step away from amateur, and decide to, you know, put on the network marketing kind of posture to be able to go out there and do it right. See, done right, network marketing is the best way there is. Done wrong, it's miserable. It's no fun. So decide, make a decision, like I did many years ago, to be a professional, to become an expert, to learn this like a handful of people know it in the world. You can make as much money as you can imagine if you do that. Principle number three, like any profession, there are skills that you need to develop. Skills. You got to learn some things to do well here. You can't just say, okay, I'm going to take my experience that I had over here in this other profession, I'm going to bring it into network marketing, I'm going to go make a lot of money. Network marketing is unique. It's special. It is different than anything you've ever done in your life. It'll test you, it'll challenge you, but there are a simple set of skills. There are 7 fundamental skills that you need to develop in order to become a network marketing professional. 7, not 70. And every one of them is so learnable, it's unbelievable. You can learn it in a reasonable period of time. So that's number 3. If you're going to, you know, understand that there are skills that you need to develop if you're going to be a professional. Number 4, it's going to take some time. This isn't get rich quick. It is get rich, but not necessarily overnight. You got to develop some skills. You've got to overcome some obstacles. You got to learn some things. You got to face your fears. You got to build some traction in your business. You got to become a better leader in your life and in your business. It's going to take some time. It's not going to happen overnight, and that's okay. Nothing great happens overnight. It's very difficult for somebody to immediately become successful overnight. Most of the overnight successes that you've heard about in your life, there's 5 or 10 years of invisible, you never saw all the hard work that went into that success. So it's going to take some time. And principle number 5 is it's all worth it. It's worth it. For the person that you're going to become in the process, for the income that you're going to be able to make, for the freedom you're going to be able to enjoy, for the people you're going to be able to help, the causes you're going to be able to contribute to, the things you're going to be able to see, the experiences you're going to be able to enjoy. It's an amazing adventure if you approach this as a professional. And if you don't, it's really kind of frustrating. It's not worth doing, in my opinion, if you don't treat it seriously. And I don't mean full-time. I don't mean, you know, quit your job. I mean seriously in the hours that you have to decide that you're going to hone your skills to such a level that you have to make the money. You have to earn what the top people in your company earn. See, it's not about as much about timing and positioning as it is about skill. If you develop the skill will make a place for you. And the skill is learnable, and within a few years, you can be in a completely different place. Not only is network marketing a plan B, I think it's a plan A. I think it is the goal to be able to get to freedom, because that's the ultimate objective, isn't it? Freedom. Freedom to do what you want to do with the people that you want to do it with, where you want to do it, when you want to do it. Not just those 2 or 3 weeks a year where you get to be yourself and have fun, and the rest of the time you're just clocking in the time. We all don't have as much time on this earth as we think. We need to enjoy ourselves while we're here. And more than that, we need to help other people do the same thing. Network marketing isn't perfect, but it is better.
My experience has been that that description by Eric Worre is so valuable, and it really sums up a lot of good things within it. So here, I just want to add a couple other notes why network marketing. It's not perfect, it's just better. You know, there's $182 billion a year in sales worldwide. So the idea that network marketing is small potatoes or that it's not a legitimate business, it's just something from the 80s. welcome to 2018, where the way the technology has moved, global infrastructure, companies only pay when product gets sold. That's exactly what they want to be doing. So this industry and the model is definitely growing and going to be a major player for the next 25 years. There's 100 million distributors worldwide. $200 million gets paid out daily. And there's over $500 million earners, and there's over 10,000 six-figure earners in the industry. Check out these numbers. It is bigger than the NFL, the music industry, the movie industry, the video gaming industry, and the organic product industry, right? This is a massive impact in people's lives. Fantastic. And it provides business ownership opportunity to the middle and working class people. To get into business and to start this on your own usually requires people, if you were to do a franchise or a business startup, you're looking at maybe, anywhere from $100,000 to $250,000. It's just not available to most people. Whereas here you can get in for a relatively low startup. The average person's best chance for financial freedom, there's no discrimination, there's equal opportunity, it's all based on performance, there's low startup costs with unlimited income potential, you have coaching and mentorship for free for life, and it's got awesome tax advantages that will allow you to stay working at home and actually make more money doing it. So here's how it breaks down. In general, 75% of the price of goods goes into marketing, advertising, distribution, and 25% goes into manufacturing. In network marketing, what happens, and with Enagic, is that 75% gets paid instead of internet marketing or celebrity endorsements or retail stores. What we do is we provide that opportunity to the distributors, independent Enagic distributors just like you and me, now have access to that. So this business is really a hybrid model. It merges the very best of the direct selling and the network marketing industry. It has a patented 8-point compensation model. Why is this important? Well, there are literally thousands of companies registered with the Direct Selling Association, and there's only one company that has a patented 8-point compensation plan, right? One patented program, and that's Enagic. So we are similar to a business franchise model. We pay up to 72% in commissions, and you can have multiple business centers, which is very unique. The marketplace we operate in. We are dealing with the massive health industry, which is booming. We are also dealing with the home-based business industry, which is also booming, right? More and more people are choosing to stay at home and work. What's driving this industry right now is the baby boomers. They're 1/3 of the global population and control 2/3 of its wealth. And what are they looking to spend their money on? Staying healthy and being able to retire comfortably. So they're looking for additional ways to earn income. We provide solutions to both of that. But the younger demographics, which I and most of the people that will be watching this will fit into, are looking for business opportunities that are smart places to invest in. And the health and environmental movements are obviously where the future is. So we have a global problem with a global solution, and the timing couldn't be more perfect for this. Essentially, we're looking at the next household appliance. People are already spending money for filtration. The days of the Brita are over. People feel uncomfortable drinking tap water, and they're looking for real solutions, and they're already paying money into our niche in the marketplace, water filtration. And we come along with a high-end product that really is the ultimate solution because it's more like a water factory. Here's the trend. In general, things move through an introduction, a growth, maturity, and decline phase. We are here. We are at the beginning of this, right? Even though we've been in North America for over 15 years, the market penetration is so low and the company continues to have such massive opportunity for expansion. We're really positioned in the right place for the next 25 years of massive growth. The Enagic business, they are the industry leader. They created the entire technology, which is based on this water ionizing. They have outstanding products. They're a rock solid company, 44 years old. There's no sign-up fee. There's no annual renewal. There's no monthly qualification, and there's no need to carry inventory. Right? We have a phenomenal compensation program, cumulative sales, and we pay daily. You have the opportunity to do business anywhere in the world, and there's many ways to earn income, which I'll get to shortly. Here's a review of the key Enagic products. And if you haven't seen our demonstration or our Enagic demo, which goes through all the benefits of the water, I do recommend seeing that. But let's focus on the main products. In the center is the K8, which is our top seller. Then we have the SD501 Platinum and the white version, which are our, they were the lead products up until a few years ago. And now we also have the Ukon, which is a turmeric supplement product, and our world famous Anaspa, which is a deluxe spa system. We'll go through a quick review here before we get into the compensation side. The K8 filters your tap water, ionizes, recharges the water, essentially restructures it. It creates a hydrogen-rich water which is full of antioxidants. It's naturally alkalized from the hydrogen, and it creates superior hydration. All of this can be backed off with multiple scientific reviews and studies, so there's a world of information to support it. 7 waters ranging from 2.5, a very low acidic pH water, to a very high 11.5 pH. It removes chemicals from our bodies, foods, and homes, and it retails for about $5,000, and you can finance it for $54 to about $125 a month. The Anaspa DX, which is our home deluxe spa system. Essentially, this filters the water, removing chlorine and other harsh chemicals. There's high-powered magnets in the bottom of the base. So the water runs over the magnets, and it breaks down the water molecule size, so it reduces the water. Then there's a therapeutic activating mineral core inside of it. The water runs over the minerals, creating a relaxing hot spring effect, which is more moisturizing and nourishing to the skin. Retail price is $3,100 here in Canada, or you can finance it for about $80 a month. The third main product, so we have our water systems, we have our spa system, and then we have our supplement, turmeric Ukon. 100% organic, known in India as the queen of all spices. It's an antioxidant, antiviral, antibacterial, antifungal, anti-carcinogenic, and anti-mutationogenic, but it's best known for its anti-inflammatory properties. Right? We mix our turmeric with a wide range of vitamins, minerals, and oil, so it really is like a multivitamin and oil supplement with a pharmaceutical grade level of turmeric. Our patented capsule allows the absorbability to be 98%, which is incredible. Most supplementation, you'll be lucky to get absorbability at around 8 to 10%. It's extensively used in the pharmaceutical industry, and basically you have that level of quality in an all-organic natural product. And it's $760 for a 4-month supply. So many of our distributors will choose one of these products. Now, I want to review the 8-point system with you so that you start to understand how you get paid with Enagic. And we're going to focus on the K8, which retails for $5,000. The 8-point system, there are essentially, it's like 8 pieces of pie. Each pie piece or point is worth $340. So it's 8 times 340 equals $2,720 is paid out in commissions whenever a K8 is sold by the company. And this is exactly 56% of the commissions. And it's pretty similar with all the water systems. About 56% of the retail price will get paid out through the 8-point system. I'm going to play a quick little video that gives you an overview of the 8 points.
The K8 is Enagic's flagship product and is licensed as medical equipment in Japan. The total cost is $49.80, but it can be financed for $0 down and $54 a month. Enagic's compensation plan is called the 8-point system, and it is so unique that it is patented. 8 points are paid out per machine, so it's about a 54% markup. Instead of paying for marketing, Enagic has decided to pay you as a distributor. This is your brand new K8. On your first 2 direct referrals, you get paid $340 each and become a 1A. In doing so, you have just opened up two $340 franchise lanes. This means that if any activity happens under these people, you get paid $340. On your third direct referral, you become a 2-point agent. You've just opened up a $680 franchise lane, which means you get paid $680 for any referral that happens below this person, as long as the points are there. Once you have 10 total sales in your organization, you qualify as a 3-point agent. This means that the next direct referral you have opens up a $1,020 3A franchise line. And now you make $1,020 on any sale that happens under your business partner. Once you have 20 total sales in your group, you're now getting 4 of those 8 points given out per machine. That qualifies you to open up 4A franchise lanes, where you receive $13.60 per referral. Your next rank advancement comes when you have 50 total sales on your team. Now you're able to open up a $1,700 franchise lane with your next direct business partner. Also, keep in mind that you're able to open up as many direct lanes as you'd like. Once you have 100 total people on your team, you become the highest commission rank possible as a 6A agent. This means from here on out, any direct referral that you have is a 6-point lane, meaning that you make $2,040 or 6 points per sale that happens below.
So let's do a quick review of what we saw there. When you get started in the business and you make one sale, the company's going to pay you $340, which is 1 point out of the 8. You get paid on the direct sales, and you also get paid on the indirects, meaning if I sold my first machine to Lisa, and Lisa turned around and sold a machine to Jill, I would get paid on Lisa's direct sale, but I would also get paid on the indirect to Jill, and I would earn $340 from each sale. There's a requirement to make 2 sales in your 1-point agent legs, and on your third machine, third sale in the business, you get a promotion, and now you become a 2-point agent where you're earning $680. So let's imagine you sold your third machine to Jack. You got paid $680, and now you open up a 2-pay lane. So any activity that Jack does, you're going to get paid 2 points on. Jack's excited about the business. He had some great health results, and he sells 3 systems in his first 30 days in the company. He gets paid $340, $340, $680 for his 3 sales. Because you're his sponsor, you're going to receive $680, $680, $680, 3 paychecks because of his overrides into your 2A position. At 10 group sales, your next direct sale, you become a 3-point agent. Now you're earning over $1,000 when you sell a K8, which is 1020. So just take note. It's very powerful what's happening here. On your third sale and above, you're making over $600. If you were to sell an SD501, you're going to make $560. So you're making in the neighborhood of about $600 per sale from your third one onward. 20 group sales, you become a 4-point agent at 21 and above. Now you're earning $1360. My experience was it took me about 6 months to get to 4A, and then I introduced it to a friend of mine. He turned around and sold about 400 units, and on the first 50, I was getting about $1,000 every time he sold a machine. I got an extra $1,000. So, and this was happening over a course of about 12 months. Maybe 18 months. So it was an extra $50,000 into my bank account from introducing it to a person that really saw the opportunity. At 50 group sales, you become a 5-point agent, and now you're earning $1,700. And at 100 group sales, you become a 6A, where you're now earning $2,040. And here's a little tip. The average 6A to get to 101 sales will sell 8 to 12 direct sales themselves. So they're selling only 8 to 12, and that's leading to 101 sales. My personal experience was I sold 10 systems. 10 systems led to 101 sales. 4 of them were customers. 6 of them were distributors. A couple of those distributors decided to get serious with me and are still my business partners today. Right? The average 6A will make between 65 and 125,000 getting to 6A. results vary depending on numerous factors. My personal experience was I made over $100,000 in 18 months using this program. Right. Once you become a 6A, you stay a 6A. Anytime you make a sale, you're making all 6 points, and you'd be earning on a K8 over $2,000. If and when the sales in your downline in your business run out, that means you're no longer getting paid 1 point of commission. You're going to receive educational bonus in the neighborhood of $180 here in Canada and $200 in the United States. So the compensation program is high powered, obviously based on these big numbers, but we can do better with the right strategy. Let me introduce you to the Trifecta project. We have come to see that over the course of my 8 years in the program, that all business builders end up purchasing these 3 products over the course of time. And there are great benefits to doing it right from the beginning.
Right now.
So I'm going to just walk you through the setup. You purchase the first Anaspa to yourself, and then you get your K8 and your turmeric in your 1A positions. And the Trifecta gives you the power of the K8, the performance of the Ukon, and the protection on the skin in your showering and bathing experience. So you can finance this entire startup package for about $250 a month. And let me show you how you can get your return on investment. So you're getting into business for a global distribution opportunity for $250 if you're financing it. You come into the Trifecta and you buy the Anaspa, and then you sell the Ukon and the K8 to yourself, fulfilling your mandatory 2 1A positions. So your commissions on the day that you got started are $40 plus the 340 commissions from the K8. So you've earned $380, and your monthly financing amount is $250. So you're already up in your business from starting. On your second sale, you're now promoted immediately to becoming a 2-point agent. So you've moved from earning 1 point to 2 points, and so you make your first sale and you're going to earn $680 if it is a K8, or if you decide to sell a Trifecta, if someone comes in at a 2A and above, you would be earning $1,120 when people buy in at the same level that you did. So things can happen very quickly to get your return on investments. In general, it's about 8 sales of the exact same product that you purchased in order to get your entire return on investment. But we can show you some unique ways to speed this up. So moving forward, you're continuing, you're making direct sales, and you're now earning 2 points of commission rather than being in the 1 point laneway. The Trifecta sets you up long-term for growth, so you continue to build your business. You move from being a 2A to a 3A, and eventually you end up being a 4A. On your 21st sale in the business, we recommend you purchase another position. We call this stacking of the accounts. So you're able to have multiple business centers with Enagic, which allows you to take full control of your business structure long-term so that you can really maximize your points in return. Here, in the number 2 position, you purchase an Ukon. And so at that day, you earned 4 points of commission. When you have your next sale, you place it in the 1A position underneath the second ID. So now you're earning 1 point in the Ukon and 4 points in the top position, meaning that you're now earning 5 points of commission on your 22nd and your 23rd sale. Rather than if you didn't do this strategy, you would have to wait until your 51st sale to earn 5 points of commission. So it's literally twice as quick. On your 24th sale in the business, now you're earning 6 points of commission. You're earning 2 points in the Ukon position and 4 in the top Anaspa position. 2 plus 4 equals 6. You're getting paid as a 6-point agent, a 6A, and you're only at 24 sales rather than being 101. As you can see, this can move you very quickly. And before long, when you make a 4A position in your UConn, you have now claimed all 8 points of commission, which will get you up to about 43 sales. And now you're able to take all 8 points of commission, which is earning $2,700 per sale. As you can see, these numbers, the 340, 680, 1020, 1360, 1700, and 2040 are big payouts. But can you imagine if you were receiving these for sales that you didn't actively do personally? Meaning that you introduced it to people that decided to see the value here and either sell it to customers or fellow distributors to grow a business. All of a sudden, your sales business of just making direct sales will give you a good lifestyle, but to get the freedom you really want, building an organization with your business system is really how you can make the big money. Here's how the startup costs work. To buy a trifecta with the K8 in Canada with taxes and everything kind of included, it's about $10,000, or you can finance it for $250 a month. The second option is to come in with a K8 and the UConn, which would be a $6,300 setup, or finance it for about $140 a month. Or purchase in a K8, which is $5,600, or it works out to about $125 a month. We work with a couple different financing options in Canada. We use Medicard.com. We find out with our approvals within a couple days, and your interest rate will vary depending on the strength of your score. And in the United States, we have actually a brand new financing option that's not on there. So contact me directly if you've got a need for it. And what we've also used in the past is 0% interest credit cards over a 12 to 24 month period, and allows people to really actually get a free system by making referrals and building a business over the course of 12 months. I just want to point out one key factor here. When you purchase the UConn DD, which is the 4-month supply, it will run about $760 plus taxes and shipping, so you're a little over $800. You can also finance this through the company, about $225 the first month, and then it's 3 payments of $180. But there are 8 points of commission also given out on this product, each worth $40. But the key here is the renewal factor. Every 4 months when this renews, it counts for 1 additional sale. So this is the fast track in your business, being able to purchase the UConn yourself and set up your fellow business builders, which it has several unique and beneficial aspects when you're building the business to have it. Builds a secondary residual income, and it's a low barrier to entry if some people can't afford the water systems but they want to get started in the business. And it also has benefits of qualifying your top position, which treats it almost like business insurance, so that you're getting paid 100% commissions on all the sales activity in your business. But you can also use it, as we've shown in the stacking of accounts, as a way to increase your income potential by earning more points through 2 business centers. So here's a little review. You get paid on the direct sales, meaning when you make a sale directly to someone, and you get paid on the indirect sales, when someone in your downline in your organization makes a sale. You get paid the educational bonus when you're outside of the 8 points, and you also receive team bonuses when you get to 6A and you help other members in your business get to 6A. But the key that we want to focus on moving forward is the monthly and quarterly leadership bonuses. In the beginning, number 1 and 2 is where you will make the majority of your income. But after a number of years in the company, if you've been successful at growing a large team, you start to realize that the income shifts to the monthly and quarterly leadership bonuses. So the big thinking is not how to get to 6A, which is 101 sales. It's how to get to 6A2. That means focusing on building 2 business builders, 2 legs underneath you, so you can duplicate in depth and width in your organization. Here's the business structure. So you can get great income on the 8 points, but if you decide to take this seriously, you want to build the right business structure which releases the bonuses. So stepping back on one slide, whenever you become a 6A2, you now are qualified to earn monthly and quarterly leadership bonuses. So this is really where the income starts to jump. And this is like adding an extra 20 to 25% of your income just to get to this level from what you were earning before that step. When you become a 6A, the company pays you a $3,000 bonus. When you become a 6A2, the company will pay you a $6,000 bonus, right? And now you're qualified for monthly and quarterly leadership checks. Now you help your team to continue to duplicate, building 6A2s all over the place. So you'll move into a 6A2-2 zone. The company will pay you a $12,000 bonus check. And eventually the goal for all of us here is to get to 6A2-3, which means having a very large organization. It's usually about 1,000 to 1,500 sales to get there. The company will give you a $25,000 bonus check, and you're set up for $5,000 a month for life with 4 qualifications that if you've built the business to this level, you should easily be qualified. And so that's like having basically a salary moving forward. When I looked at this business and I saw that, hey, if you could really put my head down and work hard for 5 to 7 years and get to this position, this would be better than any kind of retirement or deluxe package that I could get in corporate world or sales. This is essentially building a residual and long-term salary that can carry on for decades. Very appealing. By the way, all those stars that you see based on our stacking formula, those are positions that you can own with your own account. So you're going to focus on building one strong leg with yourself, and you find another business builder, another business partner to get serious with you. That's all it takes, building 2 legs deep. So let's talk about some business testimonials, because there's been a lot of them over the years I've gotten to witness. I'm just going to quickly go through. These are some of our friends. The woman in the middle, dear friend Antonita, she actually introduced me to this program. She personally sponsored me. She came out of the corporate finance world and banking and is now doing this full time. Kai Hicks from Saskatoon. We have Gail and Paul, who had a wonderful transformation with their health, and they decided to share those benefits forward. Here's more of our Vancouver team, Alain Chateauneau, and some of our crew down in Washington. So all people that have made it to the 6A level and above and continue to be very active in the business. Dear friends Roger and Sabine Gadet, they had an incredible story of health transformation. Roger was the first Canadian soldier to be diagnosed with Gulf War syndrome. He lived in the basement of his house for 10 years in the darkness with all kinds of health injuries. And his beloved wife brought this water home, and day by day, glass by glass, absolutely transformed their life to now they're being some of the best leaders in the company. It's also a family business. These are people, my business partner Rashek and his daughter Savannah, that work the business together. So leaving a family legacy. And then introduce you to some of our main business partners. There's me with my buddy Siha and Wade Lightheart and his girlfriend Krista. And so that's the PH Alliance, which we'll get to in a moment. So let's review. We've covered a lot of information here, and I hope you don't feel overwhelmed. When I saw this a few times, it took me a few times to kind of understand the numbers, the bubbles, the things moving, how this all works. But what was resonating with me was like, wow, there's an opportunity here. There's a proven record. This business is solid, and then people are doing well at it. So let's review some of the key factors. In network marketing, you become a business owner versus being an employee. The mindset needs to shift. You can take advantage of the home-based business advantage, right? Keep more money in your pocket. You're a global online marketplace that you have access to. It's 100% tax deductible. You have working vacations and business entertainment, and you basically get to live the free lifestyle of staying at home with the most important people in your life and being able to build this business on your own terms, right? This is kind of like leaving the 9 to 5, the grind, the rat race, the never ending, hours and commute, the rocketing skyrocket, gas prices, and deciding to do something different. And this can work. The Enagic, we have a global distribution network. We pay the highest commissions in the industry. We have a hybrid compensation plan that you can maximize. We're riding mega trends of health, wellness, and entrepreneurship, and the home-based business booming, and it's a rock-solid company. I guarantee you that Enagic will outlive all of us who are seeing this video or tuning in live. Your support system. This really is a family business. Our business becomes, our business partners become family. We get to know everyone really well, and these relationships last for years to decades, right? So I'm the founder of the Living Hydration Leadership Team, which we have a private Facebook group. We've got training, we've got YouTube sites, we've got a step-by-step getting you started checklist. So all the support is there to coach and mentor you towards the goals that you desire from this business. We're also aligned. I'm one of the co-founders of the Prosperity and Health Alliance, the PH Alliance, we nickname it, which also provides a ton of great resources. It's really about creating leverage here, everybody, right? You need the leverage, which is the teamwork, the resources that I've already established, the work that's been done that has been proven to be successful. All you need to step in and follow the system. And we build community during the process. So you can turn, the keys to your success will be, you can turn your investment in your health and an investment in the environment with the purchase of one of our systems from a liability, which means it's going to cost you, into an asset, which means it's going to make you money. You can commit 3 to 7 years here to achieve the highest levels of success in this company. People do it fast when they really come with a very clear intention, skill set, and the time to do it. You promote health, you promote wealth, and you brand yourself, right? People buy from people they trust, know, and like, right? And that is the key here. So, we use social media, we use Instagram, we use numerous ways, both online and offline, to get our message of sharing the water, sharing the business, sharing ourselves out to as many people as possible. And we look for who resonates with that message. Build online or offline. Follow our proven training system. It's all set up for you. And you can create and choose to do it a better way. So let's review from the get-go our 5 keys to a successful business. And this is, can be found in economic books and business books. So this is the secrets out there. So a huge expanding marketplace. Absolutely. We are dealing with the global water marketplace, essentially blue gold. Is our product unique and consumable? Well, Kangen Water and Kangen Ukon is a proven medical device from the #1 healthcare system in the world. They've been doing it for 44 years, and we have points of distribution all over the planet that allows people to access this essential element for life. The timing, we're looking at the next household appliance. It's clear that this technology, based on its health and environmental impacts, is a solution for the future. Leverage, well, you get the best of both network marketing and a business franchise model with the patented 8-point system and ability to have multiple business centers so that you can really maximize your return. The support, you've got us, the Living Hydration Team and the PH Alliance, plus your personal sponsor who brings you into the business, and the wonderful events that the company does, and teams all over North America and the globe. You wrap that all together, and Enagic really becomes a blue gold opportunity. So let me ask you 2 questions. Are you increasing your income to match your dreams? Or are you shrinking your dreams to match your income? And it's a good place to get really honest, guys, because we only really are aware that, this is our one chance in our life to really make the best possible outcome for ourselves and our family. So if you're not satisfied where you're currently at in life, and feeling ambitious and really looking to change it, I ask you once again, are you increasing your income to match your dreams, or are you shrinking your dreams to match your income? With Enagic, you have the opportunity to dramatically increase your income to match those wonderful dreams that you have. At this point, you got a few options, right? You can register for a free 20-minute consultation with our proven leadership team, which might be myself or one of our other leaders, to answer your questions and discuss your personal situation. If you like, you can enter into the chat box and we can set something up for tomorrow, right? So that's your option number one. If you are seeing this on a recording or have been invited here by somebody, call the person back who invited you to this webinar and let them know you're basically going to be one of three types of people. Number one, you're ready to start. Let's do the paperwork. Let's start to move forward. All right? And we can help you do that. Number two, you need a little bit more information or time. Let's book a consultation. Let's do a 3-way phone call. Can you send me some more videos? Let's move through a due diligence process together. And option number three, hey, you know what? This is not for me. I appreciate what you guys have to offer, that you may be willing to offer a referral because you might know somebody that it could be a fit for. So we would welcome you to offer us a referral. So those are your options. At this point, I want to really thank you guys for being here and participating in this. I hope you got some value. And more importantly, I hope you were able to see that the challenges that you're currently facing in your life, whether it be around finances, health, living, below the standard that you want to be living in your dreams, that you've got options. A lot of people feel stuck, and that's not the reality. This provides a true option. When I got involved in this years ago, I couldn't afford the machine. I was spinning my wheels. I was worried about my future, and I saw a possibility. I made a decision. I jumped all in. And that one decision has dramatically transformed my life in the last 8 years. And I've seen it do it for so many other people. So I invite you, if you feel, a resonance with our message, if there's something here that's got your entrepreneurial spirit kind of fired up and you want to learn more, get back to the person who sent you here. We're going to open up the Q&A chat window soon so you can ask some questions and we can go live here. But get back to the person who sent you here and let them have a conversation and get all your questions answered and see if this is the place to start to call your new business and your new home moving forward. So I want to thank you for your time. I really appreciate it. I wish you the very best health, wealth, and happiness moving forward. And at this point, I'm going to close the presentation and we'll open up the lines for Q&A.